We're really honored to have with us today a historian from Yale, Michael J. Knowles, author of Reasons to Vote for Democrats. Best-selling author now, because this book, this scholarly work, is now number 4 on the Amazon bestseller list. That's ahead of J.K. Rowling. It's just behind George W. Bush, and Michael Knowles is sneaking up on Tony Robbins. And we want you, our viewers, to help Michael J. Knowles, Yale historian, best-selling author of Reasons to Vote for Democrats, to hit number 1 on Amazon's list of all books around the world. The link is in the copy of this post. It's a measly $8.99. Michael Knowles, it is a pleasure to have you here.
Well, thank you for having me. It's really nice of you to promote this very important work. You know, I think it has a message that really ought to get out to the people, and I really appreciate it.
So, Ben Shapiro reviewed it.
Yes.
We're big fans.
Big fan. One word was the review.
Thorough.
Thorough.
And
thorough.
This is a thorough book, and we can't wait to show it to you, our fans. So, you know, it's a little tough interview for us because we're conservatives, and so, you know, we don't see too many reasons to vote for Democrats.
Oh, I saw you read my book.
Yes, precisely.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, exactly.
So I don't understand the question.
Well, yeah, the title was a little confusing because we don't see so many reasons to vote for Democrats, but, you know, we wanted to get it from you. You're a Yale historian, best-selling author now.
That's right.
What made you think of this book?
Well, I've been thinking about this for a very long time. I've probably been kicking this question around in my head for 10, 15 years now. And so I spent a very long time researching all of the reasons to vote for Democrats. And those reasons cover issues like economics, foreign policy, homeland security, crime, values.
You break it up in each chapter?
I break it up, yeah, there are 10 chapters in the book and an extensive bibliography. So I spent a lot of time thinking and researching all of those ideas. And then I sat down to write the book.
This is really this is Michael's magnum opus.
I would say, I would agree.
How long did it take you to research this?
The research was at least 10 years. It was significantly longer than the writing process.
How long was the writing?
The writing took about probably a minute and a half.
Minute and a half?
Yeah, it was quick. When you plan and then you write. So I outlined, I planned everything, and then the writing almost took care of itself.
The planning must have been extensive.
It was.
To shorten the writing to that level.
It was.
How did you break the book up? How many chapters are there? What are some of the topics that you're covering in each chapter?
We have 10 chapters. We begin with economics. I think that's a great way to delve into the reasons to vote for Democrats. Then we deal with issues like civil rights. We deal with crime, homeland security, and values. I think is very important. The first principles, where the Democratic Party stands on issues and how public policy comes out from there.
Have you been surprised by the reception? This just came up to market. You're now top 5 in the world.
That's right. I've been inspired because I've known since I sat down to write the book how important it was and how thorough and exhaustive the research was. But you never know if a piece of scholarship is going to succeed in the popular market. So it's been really wonderful. I think this is a great moment for the Academy and for scholarship and for our literate public.
Now, I want to read a couple reviews on Amazon. This has almost 400 customer reviews. 4.8 out of 5 stars. This is very difficult to find on Amazon, this type of rating.
It's the readers seem to really just be devouring this work. They say they're reading it in one sitting.
It's incredible. That's like when you binge read Harry Potter, it takes 10 sittings.
That's right.
One sitting. And this is a great gift for your relatives who are Democrats who have found it difficult to explain why they vote Democrat. This will really explain to them. And if you're a Republican, for them to get this type of book from you would really be kind of a sign of love.
I have seen in a lot of the reviews they say that they're buying this book for their left-wing and Democrat relatives. And it's really just to see that generosity pour out from the customers.
It's really just increasing family unity and love. It's a great coffee table book as well. When you have dinner guests, Republicans might not enjoy seeing a book with this title, but I think it would really be a way to reach out to Democrats when they come over for dinner.
And it's a real conversation starter and it's a real conversation ender. I would say it's both, a conversation starter and
it's probably a quick conversation because it's a quick read.
That's right.
So some of these reviews, I just want to read a couple reviews. These are, check out the Amazon reviews, click on the link in the copy, and help this Yale historian get to number 1 on Amazon. So here's a review from Alo Konsen titled, "I Finally Understand. For decades, I searched in vain for a comprehensive and clear explanation of the intellectual and moral foundations of the Democrat worldview. I wanted to wrestle with the very best presentation of the compelling logic that motivates so many of my neighbors every other November. Now, at long last, it's finally here in one concise volume. Bravo, Mr. Knowles. You have done America a great service.
Wow, that really does my heart so good
I want
to read
one more.
earnest and heartfelt comments like that.
One more. A brilliant work of scholarship. A comprehensive analysis of the upside of the Democratic Party. Truly a landmark of scholarship in the political realm.
Wow, it's humbling.
One more. This one really struck me. Staggeringly accurate.
Wow.
The penultimate unexpurgated guide that is indescribably indispensable to budding young voters. Unbelievable.
I'm floored. I'm humbled. Thank you so much for your sincere comments. And please continue to leave those sincere reviews on the product page on Amazon.
And finally, I really want to look inside the book. And again, this is available for $8.99. This is one of the best-selling books in the world. $8.99. Reasons to vote for Democrats. Help it get to #1 on the Amazon bestseller list. Now, I want to go through a couple of the chapters.
Yeah.
So you break it up into different topics.
Yeah.
And so the chapter on civil rights.
Civil rights,
reasons
yeah.
to vote for Democrats.
Yeah.
Chapter civil rights. Can we just take a look and show our audience?
Sure. So civil rights, that's on page 43.
Okay. Maybe come here and we can show the audience chapter
If you
40.
want, you can get a glimpse. It starts on page 43.
That is fascinating.
Yeah, so I felt that, after you make your writing more concise, you close up space, but you don't want to lose any facts. You want to keep all of the important reasons to vote for Democrats with regard to the issue of civil rights. In that chapter, I think you wind up with what we have.
10 years of planning, 1.5 minutes of writing.
That's right.
One more chapter. I want to see reasons to vote for Democrats when it comes to crime.
Crime, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a lot of research on crime and the Democratic Party's relationship to it. Turns out a lot of the high crime areas of this country, they're all run by Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the cities that have had great turnaround jobs, it's actually Republicans who do that. So I filled in all of the...
I can see why you're a Yale historian.
Yeah, this is all of the reasoning to vote for Democrats with regard to the issue of crime. And I think it's... I think if you read that, you'll have just a really great grasp of the Democratic merits on the issue.
And, if you're watching this right now, again, purchase Reason to Vote Democrats, $8.99 on Amazon. And if you think Michael Knowles should be in a PragerU video, say so in the comments section, because we would love to make a video of Reasons to Vote for Democrats.
I'm such a huge fan of PragerU videos, these ideas that are expressed in 5-minute videos, and I think the ideas expressed in this book deserve their own 5-minute video to be released to the rest of the world. So it would be an honor. I'm really happy that you've brought it up to your fans.
And we would love to have you. Michael, thanks for joining.
Thank you.
And that is another episode of PragerU Live here with Michael Knowles. Go buy his book.